Seems like we both lost this week. But at least you still have your crown. I like it. It reminds me of...
What did I do?
What?
You stayed away for so long. And I just don't know what I did wrong, Jimmy.
It's Reggie. I mean, it's Wildflower now.
You kids always changed your names on me. Simon was Rocky and Angus was Gus.
So you remember their names?
I remember yours too, Jimmy.
But obviously you don't, because...
It's what I used to call your dad. You see, your dad was a huge Cowboys fan.
Oh, I'm aware.
And he loved Jimmy Johnson. Just loved him. And you see, growing up, your dad, he was a terrible listener. And so I would tell him, Jimmy Johnson listens to his father. So that became our thing. My Jimmy. But kids grow out of their childish nicknames. But with you, I don't know. It was nice to pretend I had my little boy back. A kind of way of passing it on.
I didn't know that.
It's true, I'm not really great with names of people I've just met or people I don't really know, but I never forgot yours. I'm surprised your father never told you that. At least before he was gone.
It just must have never come up.
So tell me, Wildflower, why?
A lot has happened, Grandpa.
Just tell me what I did wrong so I can try to make it right.
It wasn't you. You had nothing to do with it. It was me.
Whatever it is, you could have called me. We could have talked about it. We could have worked it out.
I thought about sending you a leaf. I thought about it a lot. But I couldn't. It just would have been wrong.
If you didn't want a relationship with your grandpa, you could have just said something. Instead, I've spent all this time. I was worried about you. Worried that something had happened. Like something happened to your father.
Things happened that changed me, Grandpa.
Listen to me very carefully. You might not look the same, and you might have a different name now. But I love you.
Well, you wouldn't if you knew what I did.
Every day, I wondered if you were okay. And every day, I thought maybe today, maybe he's going to call me today. only reason I'm here on this show is just for the chance that maybe you would see me and you'd reach out.
I told you it wasn't you.
To tell me why, damn it. Tell me why. I deserve to know.
Gus is dead. I killed him. He tried to frame me for murder. And he wanted to hurt me. And some people that I cared about. And so I took care of it. So that he couldn't do it.
You didn't have a choice, it sounds like. It was in self-defense.
I'm the reason that Mom and Dad are gone too.
Now, don't be silly. What happened to them was not your fault. They disappeared.
They're buried in the front yard. I'm the reason they're missing.
No, you couldn't.
They went out looking for Bruce. And I just wanted to help. But they said no. They never treated me like the others. And I was so angry.
What did you do?
I told them that they wouldn't care if I went missing. And that I hated them. I told them I didn't care if they came back. And that night, there was a storm. And I sat in my room. And I wished that they didn't come back. And in the morning, I found them. But a tree had come down. And I'd been using that tree to practice with my pointed stick, and it must have. It's my fault, Grandpa. I killed them.
No.
I buried them in the yard. I panicked. And I couldn't send you a leaf because it was Dad.
You listen to me. That weight that you're holding on to, it's not your fault.
I don't hurt trees anymore.
I don't. It's okay. It's okay.